Oh, hey everyone. Sorry about that. Welcome to a Marvel Heroes 2016 4th anniversary live stream. Yay!
Yay!
Thank you. Yeah, 4 years, crazy, right? Old enough to talk pretty much at this point. Walk and talk pretty much. Yeah, so we've been wanting to do a live stream sooner, but unfortunately, I've had some health problems, as I say often, a lot. But we really wanted to do this live stream because we have so many great prizes to give away. We have some pretty cool stuff to show off, directly related to this gentleman sitting next to me, who is...
I am Michael May, also known as Michael Mayhem. I am a character designer.
Yes.
I generally build playable characters.
Yeah. And sorry I didn't introduce myself. I am Kamori Man on the forums. David, community manager here for Gazillion and Marvel Heroes. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. We'll have a not too long of a live stream like I guess we've had before, just because everyone's so busy. Just as I always mention, because we are ever so busy. But yeah, we do have great prizes to give away. I mentioned it before on social media, but we do have multiple advanced pack 3s to give away. We do have just a great handful of hero bundles to give away. Hero bundles like, Spider-Gwen bundle, Nova bundle, Marvel's Luke Cage bundle, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 bundle, and actually the Carnage bundle that we plan to give away in the future too. So we'll be giving a few of those away.
Wow.
Yeah, so we have just tons of prizes to give away.
That sounds like more prizes than most streams.
Yeah.
That we've done.
Yeah, so
especially advanced pack 3s. That's
yeah. I was able to squeak that away. So we have at least 2 advanced pack 3s to give away, maybe more depending on how the stream goes. So you definitely want to win that, because you're gonna get Green Goblin, you're gonna get Nick Fury, you're gonna get Black Bolt, you're just gonna get all these heroes, you're gonna get all these boosts, currency, you're just gonna get tons of stuff. So thank you guys for tuning in today. We're gonna be giving away, like I said before, a lot of prizes, and just pretty much having a very casual talk as we play the game, and we just really talk about the history of Marvel Heroes, the people who've worked on it, and really celebrate you guys, the fans. And like I said before, we have some cool stuff to show off as well. But how about this? The first thing we'll give away a prize, and I'll let you pick. So I'll let you pick, Mr. Mayhem.
Oh, I mean, we got to start off big. Right?
We're gonna start big, so it's gonna be the advanced pack.
I want to make sure that the people who joined when the email blast of hey, at Marvel Heroes is starting on Twitch, those people that are in the chat right now, they deserve an advanced pack.
That's great. That's true. Very true. So we're gonna pretty much be very simple with this too. And also, guys, if you have any questions for our live stream, for any of our guests, for our game, please put in the Twitch chat. Please tag us, at Marvel Heroes, and we'll try to answer them as much as possible. But let's give away a prize. So it's gonna be pretty simple. We've been doing this for the past a few live streams. All you gotta do is hit !raffle, and you're gonna have a chance to win. So it's !raffle, and you have a chance to win. Now, if you do it multiple times, the MoveBot system will automatically knock you out. So just do it once, and you have a chance to win. So guys, if you want to advance pack 3, all you do is !raffle, and you have a chance to win. So with that, I'm sure a lot of our viewers right now are very, they're veteran viewers. They've been watching us a lot, playing our game a lot. But on the off chance that, they might not know who you are, please talk about yourself, do you like long walks on the beach? And so forth.
Thankfully, we do have the bay right here, and I do.
Oh, that's true.
I do go visit and walk out there quite often.
It's a nice view, actually. It's really nice.
It is. I am very happy with our position here in our location.
Yeah. Yes.
But I've been with the company for about 4 years now, coming up on my fourth year. But I was actually part of the company even long before that, to some degree. I joined officially right after the game launched on PC back in 2013.
Yes.
But prior to that, I was a beta tester.
You were a beta tester?
Very shortly after the game first went into closed alpha.
I feel like I hear this more and more every time I talk with you guys. It just seems like a lot of the company has been from people who've either been in the beta or who are just very, fanatic,
I wouldn't say fanatic.
Well, not fanatic, but
I was very interested in the game. I saw it had a lot of potential really early on. So I was a big action RPG fan. It's one of my favorite genres to play. I just love progression systems. And even though there wasn't a lot going on in the alpha back then, there's only I think 2 chapters and maybe 8 characters. From the very beginning, they always had the feel right, in my opinion, which was it was just fun to beat people up and see the ragdolls flying, and
gotcha.
the crunch was there. It was the things you wanted to see in a game like this. So it didn't really matter anything else because I played games where they didn't have that, and it doesn't matter what your items are, what your progression is, what skills you unlock. None of it matters if your base combat feel isn't good.
That's true.
That's what you're spending 99% of your time on. So I wanted help. So I gave a lot of feedback regarding characters specifically, what skills were useful. Tried to do some min-maxing.
For sure.
And just gave these big reports on my forums. Eventually, one of the developers got in contact with me, and I started giving him feedback directly.
Would you remember this person, or would it be okay if you say this person's name?
I would probably. I'll say no.
Oh, okay. We'll keep it safe.
Well, one of them was former community manager Ryan Collins.
Oh, yes.
Who reached out.
Very nice one.
So after that, after getting in touch internally, it didn't take long before. I guess a spot opened up on the team, and they just said, "Hey, we'd like you to come join us."
Were you in this? Were you in the NorCal area?
No, I was actually. I pretty much swapped to a whole different life. I come from Michigan, and I was not in the game industry.
Wow.
So I just jumped completely into a whole new career here, and it's been a very fun ride ever since.
Do you mind me asking what you did before?
I did IT.
IT.
So I did,
same as Astros.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting.
I did home-based computer repair. Started to do the, tried to do anyway, the self-employed thing. That didn't work out. I mean, I've always been a modder though. That was always my hobby. From super early on, I just modded games, specifically a lot of the Blizzard games like StarCraft.
Oh, nice.
Map editors, things like that.
Oh yeah, those
that
are
was
fun.
just all I that was the number one thing I spent my spare time on. I didn't even think of it as a career really until here.
Wow. Okay. That's really from small beginnings to something as great as this. That's pretty awesome, actually. Yeah.
And then after coming here, since we're talking about the 4 years of history here, I just started off doing small changes to characters. The Doomsaw level 52 review project. That was one of my main things, as the people who have been here a while might remember.
Yeah.
That was my main focus for a couple of years. After a while, I started doing new characters, and then moved on to at some point I started doing enemy design. I was pretty heavily involved in the first raid, Muspelheim raid.
Oh, really? Okay.
Along with can't remember his forum name now.
It'll come to you.
It'll come to me at some point.
Like in the middle of the night, yeah.
So yeah, that was fun. I don't really do much in the way of enemy stuff anymore. I'm more still sticking on characters, mostly new characters, but also kind of overseeing other designers and letting them grow and flourish in the new positions.
Yeah. Speaking of characters, you've been most recently been working on this gentleman. If my ice summon wouldn't be blocking him constantly.
Yep. Carnage, man, he is so fun to work on. It is I don't think I've had as much fun working on a character in the last year.
Really?
As Carnage.
Wow.
He's just because he's so he's the epitome of what you want as a designer. Of a character who was kind of made in a sense for a video game, like having his arms transmorph into kind of any weapon that he wants.
I see.
Like you could build a whole game around that. You could just make Carnage the video game and just have this. I mean, there kind of was one. This game called Prototype.
You're right.
I took a lot of inspiration from.
I like Prototype a lot too, but it was either Prototype or Infamous. I think both of them came out at the same time.
Yeah.
And I fell in the ship for Infamous more, but I did platinum Prototype, and I played the second one too, which was still just very I think goofy fun.
It's just silly fun,
yeah.
just busting out crazy weapons and unlocking them over time.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, that's very exciting then, because I've only first seen it when we did announce that Carnage was coming. I did see you fiddling around in I don't know whatever design area that is with Carnage.
My giant white grid of doom.
Yeah. And so I haven't had too much eyes on Carnage yet, but that's very exciting to hear. All right, it's great. And then so you've been here 4 years. We're moving on to consoles, and we're essentially kind of expanding more and more. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I was always super excited when we decided we were going to pursue the console project because. I think I said this on one of the streams. I was a huge fan of, like I said, always a big fan of the action RPG genre. One of my favorites back in the day was the Legends and Ultimate Alliance series. That was a fantastic game to play, specifically for the couch co-op. That was the big thing for me. Consoles were great, but that's what really sold me was that feeling of being able to do what I did 10 years ago, which was, just have a friend be like, hey, that's a cool Marvel game. Can I play? Yeah, here you go. Here's your controller. And we just start up and go, beat up bad guys.
That's true.
That was a lot of good memories for me, and I'm glad we can kind of bring that into a new generation.
How about we give players another 20 seconds, 30 seconds for them to win the prize, the advance pack. So guys, if you don't know, you have a chance to win an advance pack. You get multiple heroes, tons of boosts. You get so many things. All you gotta do is type an !raffle into the Twitch chat. We're gonna give it a few more seconds before we find our next winner. So just remember !raffle. If you do it multiple times, the system will knock you out. So just do it once, and we'll announce the winner really soon. And then winners will be PM. A private message will go to you on your Twitch account. Look for that message. Be sure to respond, and we'll be sure to award you that prize. All right, great. And one fun thing that we'll be doing before we switch you out today, Mike, is we'll be showing off a new costume for Carnage. And I don't think you've even seen it before.
I have not seen it. I knew which one we were doing, and I've seen the comic reference that we were going off of, but I've not seen it in our version of it, our model of it.
A lot of players have been asking. Actually, one player has been asking on the forums. Sorry, and if you guys have any questions on the Twitch chat, please just tag us, and we'll try to answer that question as well. Like question from Watchrick313 asking if the art team can paint his house. I don't know if that's possible.
I don't think so.
Yeah, if you pay for their flights, pay for their housing, pay for their meals, we'll see if we can do something for you. So Plasma and W on the forums ask, essentially, will Carnage get his subform soon? So I like this question because essentially asks how soon is Carnage coming. Can you kind of give us an update on that? I know you don't control everything, Mike, but
we've given an official date. I don't think we have.
Not yet, no.
So he is the next person coming to PC.
Yeah.
That's important to note. He's not. He's actually not coming to console.
Yeah.
Right away. He'll come at some point, but this is our next PC character.
Yeah, and kind of like what we said before, where PC is like the leading SKU. Everything new is coming to PC first, and then it'll come down to consoles later.
Yep. There is other characters being promoted to console, but Carnage is specifically for PC right now. I don't think we're ready to give an announcement date.
Not yet.
But I'm looking forward to being able to spoil some stuff at least.
Okay, perfect. So let's announce a winner right now. Well, we have, thankfully, Nathan, our wonderful video guys behind the scenes helping us out. Who is that winner? All right, so Big Grade or By Grade 317 won the Advanced Pack 3. Congratulations so much.
Congrats.
Yeah, woo! All right, so Nathan's gonna be whispering you on the official Marvel Heroes account, the Twitch account. Look out for that PM. Just give us a response back, and we'll send you that prize. And we'll be giving away another prize really soon. So yeah, congratulations. Another question. We are on PC, but I don't mind answering a few questions regarding console because we just did launch on PS4. If it was from Funk something, I do apologize. The chat's moving pretty fast. Asking about if team-ups or pets are ever coming to PS4. Can you talk about that, Mike? Or?
We've been having meetings on that pretty much all this and last week of how those features will come to console. We don't have anything to announce at the moment, but
it is something
it is actively being discussed. There could be some changes here and there. We might do things a little bit differently, just like many other features that are a little bit different on console, but we would obviously like to.
Oh, yeah. Right. And yeah, it's definitely a lot of players are asking about it, too. So you've been here for, like, the 4 years of Marvel Heroes, gazillion. Do you have, like, a favorite moment? Whether it's design or whether it's just working within the company or...
I mean...
Like, you walked outside, you found a $100 bill? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it goes so fast, but I think most people in any kind of creative job like this, they would see their favorite moment. It's probably something in the same vein of what I do, which is my first project getting released. That was when I got creative freedom and control over a project of a new character.
Sure. Someone
said, "Hey, I want you to design this character. You implement them, and we'll ship that." And that, being given the respect and trust to do that, it was a big feeling for me, and that character will always hold a special place in my heart for that reason, which was Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay, nice. And then more so recently, we had the Dark Dimensions event to celebrate the Doctor Strange movie too. So that's probably a nice thing to foresee these players, like resurgence of Doctor Strange coming up again, people playing and people trying out the new costumes, things like that.
Oh yeah, I love the character, and pretty much any incarnation he's been in. And then getting to do him in game was great. And then finally, when his movie hit and it did so well, it was finally he had his moment in the spotlight, and people started playing him again in the game. And he was actually quite old by that time. He hadn't been touched in like several years, and I went back and went, man, there's some things I could have done better. I need to go change some stuff here.
Gotcha.
So we did that for, I think, the console release.
Yeah, spurs the juices out. Kitty Attack Ship, who I'm seeing more every stream, is asking.
Always here.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this person is asking this to you. Is how do you manage to put up with 4 years of my trolling?
You're by far. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. You're definitely not the worst troll out there.
Oh.
You're in the like complete tolerable range. So you're gonna have to step your game up if you want to, make me not tolerate.
So you're asking. So you're asking this person to step it up, pretty much.
No, please don't. That was sarcasm.
All right, that's great. All right. So we did mention it before that we wanted to show something cool, and we'll be showing this more throughout the stream, just so people who come in later can see it. And I'm not sure if you can do this, Nathan, but if you could also show the image on the stream and then show it in the extra monitor so Mike can actually see it as well. Like if you open the JPEG and you
I can always just look on the screen.
Oh, you can see it?
Yeah, I can see it from.
Oh, perfect. So let's show that off right now. Why not?
Oh, very nice.
So I can't see if it's on screen right now.
I'm at the right angle here. I can see the screen.
Nathan will let us know when it's on screen. It's on screen, so... Oh, okay, and you're doing it too. Thank you so much. Oh, there it goes.
That is nice.
Yeah, but, artists, once again, I always have to praise our artists for doing such a great job. But this looks, I think, amazing. Like
that is significally better than I thought it would come out as.
Yeah.
Because his comic incarnation doesn't even have as much, in my opinion, as much detail as that.
Oh,
like it's very static colors. It's
that's true.
A very strict bright red, a very strict shade of blue, and this has got a lot of shading and detail work in it.
Yeah.
Always impressive.
Yeah, artists always feel like they always like to. I guess they always expand on the original art and just kind of make it. Because the original art itself is amazing, but they even expand on it more, I guess. So that's great. So so that's what you guys can look forward to. Once again, we don't have a date for Carnage yet, but once we do, we'll be sure to show you guys and possibly even more costumes. Who knows? But yeah, we just wanted to show you guys this because obviously Mike's working on it, and we wanted to show that stuff's coming for PC and that all the stuff that is coming is still fantastic, top-notch stuff that we always do for pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Carnage especially, he is, as far as internal uses go, he's pretty much done. We're now in just the playtesting and fine-tuning stage, so I can't imagine it'll be too long before he ends up on Test Center.
Gotcha.
I can't say exactly when, but he's very nice.
Sure.
He is super fun to play. Like, we have some new tech for him that makes his melee feel much different than anybody else's. He's just he engages targets better than I think most characters do. He sticks to them. He just slices them up. Uses all of his different weapons.
Is he available in the internal build right now? Can I go? Okay.
Yeah, you can go play him right now.
I just need to take an hour after I get off work and just download the build and play. Because
really
you sold me. All right. So another question I see from I think it was LOL WTF something, very interesting name, asking why Marvel Heroes is still branded 2016. That is something that our team is still working on. It's a lot of there's multiple factors that go into that. So as much as we like to change it, today or tomorrow or a month ago, it's so many things go into these factors. So you guys should see some news about it. I think in the coming future, relatively soon. So, but we appreciate your concern. Yes.
In short words, it's complicated.
Yes. Thank you. How about we give away another prize while you're here? We'll probably keep you for another, let's say, 10 minutes or so. We'll answer a few more questions.
Fine by me.
Yeah. We know, once again, like we mentioned before, we have so much is going on. A lot of people are unfortunately sick. I don't want to say I was patient zero, but there's a lot of people here are sick, unfortunately, and a few people who are on vacation. So this is going to be a very chill stream, guys. But like I said before, we do want to give out a lot of prizes today. So the next prize being, I'll just let the guests decide. So we gave away the Advance Pack. Now we can give away the Beast and Jubilee bundle.
Can we do a Carnage Pack?
The what?
The Carnage.
Carnage Pack. I guess that makes sense since you're here.
Let's do it.
So we'll give away
some lucky person will be the very first to own Carnage.
Yeah. If they log in right as we go live. Oh shoot! I should be watching my gameplay. But yeah, so essentially what this pack will do, guys, is when Carnage does go live, you put this, or essentially after the stream, you get this code, you put it into our website, and we'll email you the details. And from there, you'll have this pre-order, you'll have this hero pack, like essentially living on your account. And once Carnage goes live, then the hero automatically unlocks for you. You can jump in and play, get whatever boost, do whatever else comes with the pack. So we'll be giving one of those away. As you guys already know, all you got to do is type in raffle, !raffle in the Twitch chat. You'll have a chance to win. And from there, we'll choose a winner in a couple minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And don't do it twice.
Yes, don't do it twice, because if you do it twice, then there's a chance for the system will knock you out automatically, and then you don't get a prize and you'll be sad. And we don't want anyone to be sad.
Oh, I'll answer that one. Amazon
Sure.
Valkyrie asked, with Carnage coming, could we expect a maximum story Carnage hug? You have no idea how much I would love a maximum. We actually pitched one as a Danger Room scenario a long time ago. But unfortunately, the characters used in Maximum Carnage are, with the exception of Carnage, we don't really have any of them.
Oh, really?
So we would have had to make our own version of it, and then it comes to the question of, is it really Maximum Carnage if we're kind of swapping out characters with our own people? So it came down to maybe it's not something we do just yet. Maybe we wait until maybe those characters are in the game in some fashion as NPCs or something. We just didn't have you about to get Boom!
Oh. It is hard. It is hard to play and talk at the same time. I've been doing this for years, and you think you get better at it, but I'm learning new stuff every day. So it's in the sense of what Mike's been talking about. So, but yeah, okay, that's interesting. All right, thank you so much for the question. Okay, he's all right.
So before we go, I could talk a little bit about Carnage's powers.
Yes, please.
I don't think we got the chance to do that last stream. I talked about his mobility, his being able to stick to characters really, really well. Obviously, he's going to use, as the team-up does, his different weapons. We've given him more weapons than the team-up had. Specifically, I think he's up to 5 or 6 different weapon types that he can switch to. And probably my new favorite power of his is something that's quite simple at a glance, but it's actually highly complicated on the back end.
Sure.
His go-to single-target attack. He only has one, which you'd think, oh, he's got so many different weapons. How did you choose? Well, it changes its art and its affixes based on the last weapon you use. So if you use one of his big, long stab powers, then that power becomes a series of bladed stabs. If you turn it into an axe like he did just there, then that power will become an axe power, and the keywords change, and it completely becomes different based on the last one you used. So if you use a lot of different powers, you can get a lot of different benefits off of it. If you like to stick to one build, you want to make your build is I want to be Axe Carnage. That's just my thing. All the axe powers. Then it'll just stay as an axe.
Okay.
If you want to use his claws, it'll stay as claws. And each one of his weapons has its own theme. So axes are kind of based around bleeds, whereas his claw stuff heals him. So if you want to be more defensive, you kind of want to go for a claw build. If you just want to go max AoE damage, axes are pretty good. Single target damage, you probably want to go with the knives because they're all about poking single enemies. So there's a lot of different ways that you can play him and kind of choose which weapon loadout you want. He also has a new weapon I won't even show yet. It was directly referenced from one of the comics. It looked amazing, and we exclusively use it on his signature. And I wonder if anyone can figure out what it is.
Could you give any more hints to that statement? Maybe like a certain era of comics? Or?
I actually don't know the era.
Oh, okay, that's fine. All right.
And I'm pretty sure it was an entire cover of just him with this very unique weapon. Okay.
I'm sure our very vigilant PC players and forum people will find that and post a thread and theorize. And
Carnage is just doing work for you right now. You're not even doing nothing. It's like he's just going to town.
And I just kind of wanted to walk around or just glide around as I spent as Carnage dealt that damage as you talk, because I felt like it was a nice.
I was just impressed with his damage output. Beast.
Laura Bright asked this question about he's seeing a lot of costumes, or he or she's seeing a lot of costumes revolving around movies, asking if that's kind of the future of at least the costumes you have set for this year. I know we have a good handful of other costumes not tied to movies. I know one specific, because I helped kind of push this, was the player vote, which we did earlier in the year, where we had Extreme Storm, and we also had Sabretooth, enhanced Wolverine, essentially Sabretooth costume coming out. So I know we said that we would be able to bring Storm in this year, and Tooth would probably be more attuned to next year because it'd be enhanced. It's a higher model. Just so many factors that go into that. But there are other costumes outside of the movie ones that we have planned for this year. But like something with like I think Age of what's the Age of Thanos? Not Age of Thanos.
I'm not sure.
But they.
Go ahead.
Sorry, the one essentially involving the movie involving Thanos and the cinematic MCU thing. I think there's just gonna be so many costumes with that one. It's like that cast alone. I can't like.
I mean, I feel like we did like a dozen costumes for Civil War, and the cast of Infinity War is gonna even be even bigger.
So, Infinity War. There we go.
I actually don't know if that's... Is it Infinity War? Infinity Gauntlet? Gauntlet War?
Gauntlet?
I think it's Infinity War.
Thanos is this rage? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a lot more costume coming that way. But I think we've been given enough time for the last raffle, so I'll be sure to play right now as we announce the winner. Who is the winner? Our awesome video guy? All right, Mike _
Good job, Mike.
Yes.
Mike's represent.
Yes. So all you gotta do is respond back to Nathan's PM, and we'll be sending you the prize soon after the live stream ends, which is the Carnage pack, graciously picked by our one of our designers, Mike Mayhem.
I hope you enjoy Carnage when it comes out. I think he's gonna be my favorite character of this year for sure. But I'm biased because I made him. So.
Gotcha.
You know.
All right, so we're gonna be like I said before, guys. This will be a very casual live stream. Where I believe our video guy was talking to we're gonna have a dedicated person playing the game. As you guys can see, it's pretty hard to play and talk at the same time, and I'm not doing it very well. I think it's okay for her to come in. Sure. Yeah. So we'll let her know that it's okay to come in. She'll say hi and she'll jump in right now.
There was a comment I was gonna make when we were talking about new costumes. There are new costumes in the work that I can't talk about, that I cannot say anything about.
Oh, really?
Other than the fact that I've seen concept art for them, and they look amazing.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes. Oh, man. They look so good.
They're like the best costumes we've ever made.
Yeah. Our concept artist, he's a bit camera shy, and that's fine, but he does amazing work.
He's too good.
Yeah.
Maybe not. He's amazing.
The perfect fit for us, let's say. Excuse me. But yeah, the stuff he's been doing, and we'll have actually Lord on Chris Frenton, our art director. He'll be on later to chat about some of the stuff and talk about the Carnage costume, things like that. But like he's really pushing to show this concept art on our live streams and on social media in general, just because they look so good.
Once people see them, they're gonna flip.
Yeah. But someone asked to see my currency. So there you go, guys. I have a lot of... I guess I don't have a lot, because compared to what other players have...
You have a moderate amount. Like, you could buy pretty much anything you wanted once. After that, you might get in trouble.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's great. We're going to keep you here for just a few more minutes, Mike.
Do we want to do any maybe Q&A while we wait?
Yeah, let's do Q&A. Yeah, yes, please enter mysterious person. Awesome. If you can come the other way, though.
Left?
Yes.
No, it might be best to go that way.
Would it?
Okay.
We're doing it live.
Just duck under. Go ahead. Just whoop.
Oh no! Okay. All right. Sorry, I'll move this around then. Thanks. Okay, I thought I lost my pen.
Do you have any more from the questions?
Yes. I'll grab a question right away, and you can adjust the seat as much as you want. I forgot your forum name. I'm sorry. Operation Exciting?
XIV.
XIV. Operation XIV is here to be our dedicated player. If we want, maybe we can switch to the full camera so we can let Operation XIV switch to your account if you want. I'm on my account right now. It's up to you.
You can put your account.
All right. Yes. Yeah. So we'll have a dedicated player now. Thank you so much. Would you want to introduce yourself, or real quick, or?
The disembodied hand.
Yeah, disembodied hand.
Like, lean more to see.
That's fine.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to be here. I know we're all so busy. So yes, so start playing away. Show how awesome you are. Yes, it's we're in a very boxy room. But yes, feel free. Yeah, we've been heavily focused on the console releases. But yeah, so we'll ask Mike, if you see any questions up there you can answer, Mike, feel free to pull them at any time.
There was one that I saw was what was my favorite release of somebody I didn't work on.
Oh, okay.
And
That's a good question.
I have to really think about that because I've worked on, I'm usually involved in it to some degree. And,
oh, like you always have just like a hand in
even if it's just like, I'm going to review this. The last person I think that I didn't work on. Who do we release at the beginning of the year? Like January, February?
Beginning of the year.
Before Nick Fury.
Oh, Beast.
Beast. I did not
And
work
Black Bolt, sorry.
I did not work on Beast, and I really enjoy him.
Dude, Beast is... I mean, I love Black Bolt, I love Nick Fury, but Beast is, like, amazing, too. And the fact that we were able to get the voice actor for Beast from the 90s cartoon is fantastic
he sounds so perfect.
Yeah,
It's uncanny.
Outside of Kelsey Grammer, it's just right there.
Hey, I actually enjoyed Kelsey.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. I thought he did fine.
All right. So one question we have from our forums, and I know you talked about it a little bit before. It's Jarvis Steven asked, essentially talking about like if you can describe how the design of making villains or essentially bosses in our game, like what the process is for that. You know, like I said before, we'll have Lord on, so we can talk about the art aspect. If you can talk a little bit about the design aspect, that'd be great.
Well, it really depends on what type of content we're doing. So, like, there's a lot of different process that goes into making a new patrol mode boss, like a new midtown boss, versus making a new raid boss. Raid bosses take a great deal of time just planning and playtesting the mechanics before we ever get to the art stage.
Yeah.
Who's a good example? Onslaught. Like, Red Onslaught was a very big endeavor. He had powers that I've never seen before, like locking players down and preventing them from even like getting blocking line of sight, so other people like standing behind them to block a projectile. Like, all of that was brand new tech. So we had to really playtest that a lot to get it to feel right. And the purpose of that content was to do something new, to do something exciting.
Sorry.
And as opposed to sometimes we also try to do someone to like jump into the patrol mode, and maybe we'll take an existing boss and say, you know, patrol mode bosses you don't want those level of nuanced mechanics, because you know it's a much more casual experience. You're there to just, you know, farm some loot, have a good time. So we might take away some of the more intense powers or mechanics. Sure. Like, you don't ever see a phased boss in Midtown, for example, where
that's true. Yeah,
there's several phased bosses seen throughout the game.
And especially, well, since we have Operation in Midtown, you see the kind of the beautiful chaos that happens in there. It'd be a little too chaotic, I would say, once you have like 2 or 3 bosses on screen at the same time, and then you being able to try to pull everything off at the same time as well.
Yeah, exactly. There's just so much going on that you can't really tell.
Okay. Sorry. All right. Thanks for answering, and thanks for the question, guys. Once again, we know we'll answer it. We'll try to answer your questions from the Twitch chat. All you have to do is tag Marvel Heroes, you know, in your question, and we'll see if we can pull that question. We did pull a few questions from our forums as well. Like I said before, we'll be giving away tons of prizes today. We're going to give away an Advanced Pack 3 and a future Carnage pack, thanks to you know, Mike Mayhem here, and we plan to give away just tons more. We're going to be bringing on our next guest, and once he's here, at that point, you are not obligated to be here anymore, Mike. But, you know, I thank you so much for taking the time to be here. You know, we still have the PC version. You know, we just put out the PS4 version, and we recently announced the Xbox One version coming out July 30th. So
we will be on 3 platforms in 4 years.
Crazy, right?
I never thought this game would be on anything other than PC.
Really?
I'm very happy that that so many more people are getting to experience what we made. That's really the whole point of console. You know, it wasn't to do anything as crazy as some conspiracy theorists may believe. We just wanted more people to play the game. And the best way to do that is, obviously, not everyone has a gaming PC. And a lot of people have consoles.
The more people that play our game, the more visibility you get, the more stuff comes out, the more heroes come out, the more content comes out for you guys.
Yeah. The more we get to enjoy doing what we do.
Yeah, and like I mentioned before, you know, we showed off the Spider Carnage costume. It's like, yeah, PC is still that leading SKU, so you guys right here, you'll be getting it first. So
I just saw a question of Killer Combat UK asked one question for me of, if we could do any villain, who would I do next?
Ooh, that's a fun question.
Yeah. I don't think I can say.
Oh.
Because there's several.
Okay. Not any of those several.
I mean, Thanos is like an obvious pick because
yeah.
he's video gamey. Like, like you can just make him have like different Infinity Gem mechanics and all sorts of craziness.
That's true, and he's gonna be the most recent fighting game that's coming out. That was yeah.
He's heavily involved in Marvel Cinematic Universe. People know him.
Yeah.
There's another gaming person that I would want to play that I'm not gonna say.
Not gonna say?
I'm not gonna say.
Can you like tease us?
For reasons I can't say either.
Okay, that's fine.
But I'm excited.
Should we like keep an eye on your social media for you to like?
No.
Oh, okay, just playing it safe.
I'll just stick to Thanos. I'm sure we'll do him at some point, and it's gonna be a lot of fun for whoever gets to work on him.
Okay, that'd be crazy.
Oh man, no, I was so going. Foreman 44's got it. Mysterio.
Mysterio
okay.
would
be awesome.
Dude,
how did I miss Mysterio? He's been in every he's a classic video gamey Spider-Man villain.
That's true.
He always has the same mechanics in every single game he's in. Of like, oh, you have to defeat him 50 times because he keeps he's messing with your mind.
I feel like especially any Spider-Man console game, you see him in there.
Yeah, he's always there. He's just a classic video game-esque villain.
Yeah. I saw a question from Fatal Omen asking, do you guys offer sponsorships to streamers? Yeah, so we do as much as we can to help out streamers. There's certain programs we have going on now, so if you can, Fatal Omen, just PM us on our Twitch account, marvelheroes.com, and just say, hey, I'm a streamer, I'm interested in doing stuff with your game, and we could definitely work something out for you. So yeah, that's an open invitation to pretty much anyone. Before it looks like our next guest is actually heading over here soon, but before he does, since you're such a cool guy, Mike, how about you pick the next prize, that we plan to give away.
Oh shoot! Can I see the list again?
Sure. So I'll say it out loud.
Okay, great.
So we already given Advanced Pack 3 away, so we can give away Beast and Jubilee bundle, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 bundle, Marvel's Luke Cage bundle, Nova bundle, Spider-Gwen bundle, or Carnage Hero bundle, or pretty much any bundle that we have available in the store currently. So, if you think, I know we have the what is it?
With
the Ghost Rider and Quake bundle.
I'm gonna go with E3 just wrapping up and the most amazing game seen in E3. I'm gonna go with the Spider-Gwen bundle.
Yes. Oh man, that game looks.
That Spider-Man game from Insomniac, right?
Yeah, Insomniac.
Oh my god, it looks so amazing.
Pretty much, exactly. Yeah. So, but the idea of being able to like swing just all across New York, just like in Spider-Man 2. Yeah.
It looks very, very nice.
Oh. All right. Here's Nexus. You think you can put through the left to the banners? All right. Well, I'm gonna thank. Before I thank you, Mike, all you gotta do is hit ! raffle, and you're gonna have a chance to win, guys. Make sure don't do it twice, because it'll knock you out in the system. But with that, thank you so much, Mike, for being on the live stream.
Always happy
we'll
to be
always
here.
have on the future live streams. But yeah, thank you so much, and go back to work. All right. Thanks.
Good luck, guys.
All right. Thank you. All right, and looks like Operation here is just killing it. Thank you so much for being our dedicated player here today. But yeah, so here we have. Do you have a forum name?
Who is Freeman is my my handle.
Who is Freeman?
Yes, I don't participate a lot in the forums, but I'm definitely in the game.
Sure. So you are. If you can just introduce yourself, we have the camera right there.
Sure. Hi, I'm Steve Myers. I do metrics and live tuning.
Engineer?
Engineer, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, we don't have that many engineers on the live streams because either they're shy or they're just too busy because there's so much work going on. But, thankfully you were able to take some time out of your busy day to be on a live stream. Have you been on the live streams before? Like, at least I know not with myself.
I have, but probably a long time ago. So I've been here since 2012. So I've been, I've been around. So.
Even before when the game launched?
Yes.
Wow.
So I've been here for a long time. And I've made it onto a couple of them, I think, on various times just to stop in.
All right. Thank you for bringing your coffee mug, too. I feel it's very casual.
Definitely. Yes, good times.
Yeah, so you kind of introduced yourself a little bit, but how about you go a little more detail about your history here at Gazillion, also on Marvel Heroes, since it seems like you have a very vast history as well.
Okay, sure. So I work on the server team, and so I've done all sorts of bits and pieces with that. I've actually got a good story for live tuning, which is one of the more fun things that I work on. So a lot of what I do is metrics, where you're trying to find out what's going on in the game, and like, so like, are people playing Midtown versus X Mansion right now, right? Not so super popular, But right, so keeping an eye on those things so that you can like adjust the game, and so the other side of it is live tuning, so you can like adjust certain factors in the game. Like I remember at one of our beta tests, we had way too many Hydra in Madripoor.
Sure.
Which was just we started up the beta test, and we had the spawn rates turned way up, and so there were just tons and tons of Hydra in Madripoor. So it was pretty funny, and that was one of the things that now is it's live tunable, so you can adjust factors in the game. So if you want to like change the amount of, and so design keeps an eye on that. And so I do a lot of reporting on what's going on in the game, and then the systems for live tuning are pretty solid. So they just need adjustment, I guess, occasionally with new stuff.
I say you're pretty like integral in like balancing for our game and just for like I guess Marvel News in general. It's like you pretty much pull all this information that our design team uses, that our marketing team uses, that pretty much everyone uses.
Yes, so so I get requests from all over. There's design asks me questions, marketing asks me questions, engineering asks questions. So everybody wants to know, like, are people doing the things that they expect them to do in the game, and
sure.
and those sorts of things.
Here's a kind of an interesting question from Humble Fair, asking, metrics-wise, do you guys know what % of people use extended camera range versus normal? Which I would never think of something like that, but is that something that we have in our system?
So that one in particular, no. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure what benefit that would be though. Like, I guess if people play, I know there's a few small percentage of people I know that play relatively close in. Like, I think right now Operation 12, I think that's right. 14. XIV. Oh, I like Ivy. Okay, I'll just say Operation Ivy. Excuse me. Operation Ivy plays relatively slightly closer than I would play further out, but I guess there's some people out there that really have that kind of eye for it, which is interesting.
Well, I zoom out, but I like to zoom in and just look.
Because like we were looking in earlier, and like when you zoom in, you really do see the detail our artists put in, which looks great. But like playing that close in, I can't. That's like too close for me,
Yeah, depends on, especially, what character you're using. That could be really hard. I play Punisher a lot. Well, lately I'm playing Blade. I have Blade to 56 Cosmic.
Nice.
And I'm playing him without buffs right now, so it's been a while at 56 Cosmic.
That is like very hardcore. You were like one of the
definitely
one of the hardcore players here. I think that's been a good enough time for us to give away our. Yes, it was a Spider-Gwen bundle, so we're gonna have Nathan pick a winner. And the winner is Beta Killer. Ah, that's a good name. Beta Killer, congratulations. You won a Spider-Gwen bundle. All you gotta do is just respond back to Nathan's PM, and we'll be sure to get that prize to you at the end of the live stream. I'll be going individually into these PMs and giving out those prizes, but congratulations. And we're gonna be giving away another prize too, and I'll let you pick which prize we give away to Steven. So.
Cool.
Yeah. Great. So once again, guys, thanks for watching our live stream. No worries. Thanks for watching our live stream. We're having a very casual live stream today to celebrate our 4th year anniversary. Woo! We're giving away a lot of prizes, answering your questions. But yeah, the biggest thing is wanting to give away prizes because we just had so many prizes to give away, and I know you guys are so faithful and been wanting to give this stuff away too. So that's great. So Steven, you said you've been working here prior to the game launching. How was that? Like, how was setting everything up prior to the closed beta happening on PC?
Well, so it definitely got, there's a ramp up to release day where it got a lot more hectic.
Like any of the launches, yeah.
Right, and so you had to pull things in for that. But it was exciting, so it was
nice. And do you feel like much has changed from when we launched on PS4 recently with the closed beta to I guess the upcoming Xbox One pretty much launch? Do you feel it's about the same, or do you feel the same kind of urgency or the worriness there, or do you feel like you guys kind of have it handled?
Well, so we've definitely been down this road, but
Yeah.
there's always excitement. Because it just it's good times. You have to make sure that everything's together, and there are always subtle differences. So.
Gotcha. How about we give away another prize? I'll let you pick.
Cool.
And then I'll actually let Operation Ivy pick afterwards. So for this, we can give away a Beast and Jubilee bundle, or we can give away Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Marvel's Luke Cage bundle, a Nova bundle, Spider-Gwen, the Carnage bundle, which we'll give away future because we haven't released them yet, or pretty much any bundle that comes to your head. Because at this point,
Luke Cage definitely.
Luke Cage.
Yeah.
All right.
Good times.
So right now, guys, if you want a chance to win, all you got to do is hit type out !raffle in the Twitch chat, and you're going to be entered into win a Marvel's Luke Cage bundle. Don't do it multiple times because if you do, the system will automatically knock you out. So yeah, and we'll give it a few minutes, and then we'll pick a winner. All right, but thanks for picking the bundle.
Cool.
Yeah, from that, so at least on my end, I haven't had you on at least the streams that I've been on, Steven. What are your, who's your favorite hero currently in the game, and who would you want to see if we could, put whomever into the game for the future?
I love it that Ghost Rider and Punisher are both in this game.
Nice.
They're my two favorite Marvel characters.
Okay,
so.
nice. That makes sense because you drive a motorcycle as well. So.
Yep, good times. And I feel like all the characters with motorcycles in this game have a fantastic mechanic, but Ghost Rider, he leaves the trail of fire that
really
does
nice
damage.
fire,
so it's
Okay. And is there a hero you'd want to see in the future, like someone just like completely probably could never happen, but just anyone like your personal wish list, I guess?
I'd like to see the Guardians go to playable.
Okay.
Like Drax,
Drax, Drew, Gamora.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Oh, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah. All right. And then that's more viable, especially since we actually have the team ups, and like that base frame is built for that hero. So our design team would take just a little bit more time to build out the full hero specs and then put it in. Yeah. All right. That's great. Apologies, guys, once again. As I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, I've been sick for a little bit, so if I cough here and there, I apologize. All right. Let's see. Most used. Is this something Beta Killer, being one of the winners, asks a question: what game mode is most used between PC and consoles? Do you happen to know that? I know it's
Midtown is definitely the most popular
for both platforms.
I don't know about PS4 offhand. I'll take a look at that one.
I would feel that's the same because every time I'm on PS4 and I'm on, I go to Midtown, whether it's like normal or cosmic or super heroic or something. There's always people there. I always see people running around, so I feel like offhandedly that's probably the most popular bundle there. Nice. And with this, guys, if you want a chance to win a Marvel's Luke Cage bundle, all you gotta do is hit !raffle. We'll let it go on for just a few more minutes, and we'll pick a winner soon. All right. Next, and we have another question from Humble Fair asking, metrics-wise, do you know what heroes take longer to kill bosses / damage? Do you use this info towards tuning?
So what I do is I report it to the design team. That so I generate the information about which the performance of the different powers, and then they take a look at it and decide for the actual balance. So I do the reporting and I get the numbers, and then I let the design make the design.
Gotcha.
Design decisions, but yeah, definitely so that also works in with the live tuning. So typically the cycle for that is if you find a power that's way overpowered or has some kind of exploit, then you can use live tuning to tune that down until it makes into the next build when it's more balanced.
Gotcha.
Or you could conversely you could turn things up.
It's so.
But we log everything that you live tune, so you can't just go and turn Punisher's powers all the way up.
That's right. So yeah, kind of like I mentioned before, yeah, you're pretty integral to how the design team and in some cases marketing and how they want to move forward. Because if they do see let's say Blade being able to take down a hero or a boss in 5 seconds compared to other heroes where it normally takes 10 seconds, 15, 20 seconds. Then it's something information where they see, okay, Blade might be a little overpowered. Then they look into Blade, and then the process continues. So, yeah, I would say very integral to that. With that, let's actually pick a winner for our Marvel's Luke Cage bundle, and the winner is Nathan. All right, Ben Stan. What a very interesting name. Congratulations. All we got to do is respond back to Nathan's PM on the official Marvel Heroes account, and you got your prize. Congratulations.
All right.
Yay. I don't think I have you, Operation Ivy, on here too much. Would you mind answering the question of, who's your favorite hero in game? And then, right now, Scarlet Witch. Okay, nice. A lot of people love Scarlet Witch. Yeah, and then especially with when we did the biggest update ever, they really upped her VFX effects too. So VFX effects too, and they look fantastic. And then if you could have any kind of hero, Marvel-wise, you'd want to see in game, Mystique. Okay. So then would she play as other heroes? Like she would transform into, or she would just be her badass self?
I did not think that far ahead.
Oh, sorry, I put the pressure on me. Sorry. All right, great. Let's give away another prize, just because I'm being so generous and I have so many prizes to give away. And I'll let you choose, Operation Ivy. So we can give away a Beast and Jubilee bundle. We can give away Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 bundle, a Nova bundle, Spider-Gwen bundle, Carnage bundle, or whatever bundle you can think of. All right, let's see. What?
I say give it whenever.
Okay, sure. So, yeah, Operation Ivy gave you guys the charge. So let us know what bundle you guys want to see or want to win next. We're gonna hold on to the Advanced Pack bundle because that is a bigger bundle, more costly bundle. So we're gonna save that for the next hour. But yeah, just let us know. We'll check the chat for the bundle you guys want to see. Remember, you don't have to do raffle, guys. Just let us know what bundle you want to be awarded next. So it could be Carnage, Guardians bundle, a Nova bundle, Spider-Gwen, Beast and Jubilee. Yeah, it's up to you. I asked this to Michael May before, but since he's been here for 4 years and you've been here for longer, do you have a favorite moment here working at Gazillion, whether it is involving Marvel Heroes or just the company itself, or maybe it's you just finding a $100 bill on the way to work or something?
I mean, definitely opening the door the first time was super exciting.
Oh, on PC when we went to...
Yeah, when we went live.
Woo! Thank you so much.
Very nice. Also, I really like what they've redone with Sinister's lab.
Oh, yes.
I really like that. That
very
update.
Sleek look, yeah, because before it was
cool.
held in that old Frankenstein's castle.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Oh, yeah, that's great.
Very cool stuff.
I can't imagine when you guys first launched the game. I've heard really funny stories about it. We don't have to go into detail, but just how many people were available, on the servers, just the stories behind certain aspects being broken, but certain.
It was busy.
Yeah, let's say busy. All right, so Operation Ivy, you said you saw a lot of Carnage. I did see a few Guardians. But we'll go with Carnage because that's the new exciting hero. So once again, guys, if you want a chance to win, Nathan's going to be opening up the chance for you to win. All you got to do is hit ! raffle, and you're going to have a chance to win a future Carnage hero bundle. And when that releases, you'll get it, day 1 or day 0, and you'll be able to play as a new hero, get a few boosts, and whatever else comes in those packs. All right, that's great. We'll be with you for a bit more, and then we'll bring our next guest. And thanks again for taking the time to be here.
Definitely.
I really appreciate your help, though, Stephen, because you helped me a lot with the infographic we made this year for 2016. Mm-hmm. So pulling that information, and I know you sent that email out or just general information there. So I guess from all the information that you normally pull, what's the most exciting or the most fun for you to see, or what was the most surprising for you actually? From that information of how many times Dr. Doom was taken down, or how many times people ran through Midtown or things like that.
Well, it's always interesting to see the change over time of what the most popular game modes are.
Sure.
That's always interesting to see. And then popularity of heroes also. Who's playing what? I always get a kick out of that, and you get a nice bar graph out of that where you can see visually, and then also who's playing them to what level, right?
Yeah,
So you look right now, and everybody's playing Hulk because he's in the new player experience as well as Captain America, but they may or may not be taking them to the higher levels, and you can see that other avatars who typically are going to be in your top performing list, right? And that changes as tuning changes. They're going to be the ones that have more people taking it all the way to 60.
Yeah, definitely. Like I'm relating it to PS4 right now because that's the most recent one in my head. But like there was this bug with Iceman where it made him pretty formidable and very very attractive to players. So I'm sure that like at that point you see the numbers of like Iceman just going up because
so everybody goes and plays Iceman, right?
Yeah. Let's see, any questions? So if you guys have any questions regarding like engineering or metrics or anything like that for Marvel Heroes, please let us know. We'll try to answer them. I do see a few questions regarding like inventory and things like that. I can't answer them, unfortunately. I apologize. But yeah, so please let us know if you guys have any questions. We're still going on with the contest. We'll go on for like another minute or so, and then as we bring on our next set of guests. But I want to thank everyone in this room for helping out with this live stream, and everyone watching at home or at work, hopefully not in your car, for the live stream for this. Great. So, ooh, sorry. I guess with that, Steven, is there anything, I guess maybe, I don't know if there's anything you'd want to tell the players. I guess since you don't have too much interaction with the players, I guess what would be the best thing for you, like, because I know like all our employees here at Gazillion, they look at the forums on a daily basis for feedback, for just suggestions, or just in general, because that's what helped Gazillion and Marvel Heroes move forward was the the fact that we were so attentive with that feedback. And is there anything I guess you could say from like from the metric standpoint that would maybe help you in the future, or do you feel like not much could? Like, anything players could like tell you, it's like, oh, regarding this, or like regarding like
so it's always changing, right? And and design has a rough job, right? They have to decide fun, right? That's a very hard thing to quantify. And so things like where people are participating really tells you a lot about that, and what power sets they're using tells you a lot about where the balance is, and whether or not the characters are just fun, or that sort of thing. But so far as from the players, I mean, all the feedback is fantastic, and I read it all. I really do, which is and I'm sure that most people here do. So
I guess maybe just the best kind of feedback, since your more stuff is in the back end, is just keep playing, just keep doing what you're doing then, I guess. It's probably best. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. That's great. Okay, so let's pick the winner for the Carnage bundle. And Nathan's going to pick a winner now, and it is Mr. Awesome. All right, Mr. Awesome 46. Congratulations. For some reason, I thought it was like Awesome or something. Today's too long. But yeah, congratulations, Mr. Awesome 46. All you got to do is respond back to Nathan's PM, and he'll respond back. We'll respond back later today and give you that code for your prize, which you can redeem on our website anytime in any region, actually. So it's kind of nice. What else? All right. Oh, yes. Well, with that, guys, we're going to be going on for like another, I would say like another hour or so. To live stream. Oh, yes, I do have the team up here. Oh, thank you. Appreciate this. I don't know that motion. I'm sorry, Nathan.
Will and Natalie are here.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, they can come in. Yeah, so we have, once again, guys, very casual live stream. Our next set of guests are coming in. It's the team from QA, and actually it's someone you haven't seen yet, I believe. I don't think Will has been on live stream before. But, Steven, thank you so much for being on the live stream. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here and answer our wonderful players' questions. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks so much.
See you later.
Oh, no. You're our dedicated player, Operation Ivy.
Dude. Good times.
Good times.
Cool.
All right, so you can sit in the middle.
You want me to sit in the middle?
Yes, sir.
All right, I get to go inside.
All right. All right, so yes, we're into our second hour of the live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it.
You survived until this point. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. But with that, as you guys know, I am Kamori Man on the forums, community manager here at Gazillion. We have here two wonderful, awesome guests from our QA department. Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Will Bush. I am the QA manager here at Gazillion. This is only my second stream ever.
Really?
My first stream was when we did the hot dog eating charity video.
That's right.
That you can go find on YouTube and find me. Yes. My guest appearance.
Okay. Awesome. Okay.
And on the forums, I'm Krondor. So.
All right. Awesome.
I'm Natalie. You guys know me as SpiderNet. You see me very periodically on the forums. You've seen me on stream before. I've had I don't remember the first time I streamed. Probably a long time ago before you came along. Actually.
Very possibly, yeah.
But that's okay. I've always tried to wear this hoodie, so I'm kind of recognizable.
Yeah.
This is Scarlet Witch, who she's playing on stream right now on the pillow.
And then there's a pillow over there that Operation Ivy's using that's Vision themed, so it's very cute.
Oh,
that is adorable.
Yeah. Except some of the comic book storylines would get pretty dark and scary.
Yeah. Wow.
Anyways, I don't know why I didn't need to bring that up. Anyways.
No, it's fine. It's comics related. It's let's go.
All right, so sorry.
I have no idea where this pillow came from. Somebody's asking, where did that pillow come from?
Yeah, it was on the couch outside just originally. When I started working there, I noticed it too. So I guess we'll talk to our
decorator, our awesome, cool.
I was gonna say like furnishing department, but that's not a thing. So, but we'll see, and we'll let you guys know probably on. Well, especially we'll let you know the attack ship because you're always on the forums. All right. But with that, when you guys first joined here, let's give away a prize.
Cool.
You guys, QA is awesome. You guys are awesome. So, how about we avoid the Vance pack for now? But we can give away.
No.
Oh.
I ruined it.
What do you mean?
I was supposed to use this.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Well, with how team ups work, it's you kind of have to like train yourself to like actively hit K or whatever key binding it is.
She's trying to get the achievement there.
Oh.
Nice.
Well,
we'll get
another
there.
time.
All right, so
happy birthday to nothing.
I'll let you guys decide. We can give away Beast and Jubilee bundle, Guardians of Galaxy Volume 2 bundle, Marvel's Luke Cage bundle, Nova bundle, Spider-Gwen bundle, Carnage bundle, or any bundle that you can think of. I'll let you know that the Nova bundle hasn't been picked yet, along with the Beast and Guardians bundle. But I'll leave it entirely up to you guys.
Well, I'll use executive privilege and go with Guardians because that's my favorite.
All right, Guardians.
Over Luke Cage, really?
Yeah, got it. I know Luke Cage. He was my man for a while, but I'm Star-Lord. That's where I'm at right now.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. All right, so
Star-Lord.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Perfect. All right, so guys, if you want a chance to win, all you gotta do is hit !raffle in the Twitch chat. You're gonna have a chance to win. If you do multiple times, the system will knock you out. So just do it once, and you'll have a chance to win a Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 bundle on the PC. Thank you so much. All right, with that, so I know I've had Natalie on the live stream before, but we'll still go over your history. But for you, Will, how about you explain? When did you first start at this company? What's your history of Gazillion, so forth?
So I started as a contract tester before the launch of the PC games. So
wow.
I'm the only member of QA still from the launch team.
Oh, wow.
So I've been here over 4 years. And I was here for a couple years, and our lead and our manager both moved on to different places. Our lead into our design team, and our manager ended up going to another company. So, so I took over the team, just kind of moved my way up, I guess.
Nice, okay.
And so I've been running the QA team for a couple years now,
and loving it.
Yeah, and it's been a wild ride too, because it's like going from I remember starting and working on the PC title before it released, all the way up to now working on console, and it's such a huge progression.
Would you say the klaxon alarm is more apparent nowadays or back in the PC days?
I don't know. I would say the PC days, but yeah, I mean, it's always going to be around to some degree.
I have a weird question. Is there anything that you missed from the very beginning of Marvel Heroes versus now?
There is one thing I very much miss, which some of our old PC players will probably remember, which is in the...
That's it. Don't say funicular.
It's the funicular. Yes, of course it is. Yes, absolutely. The funicular, for those who may not have seen it, was in the original tutorial in the raft. You'd get to a certain point and you'd get on this huge elevator that would just go down diagonally, and you'd have to fight all these dudes that are climbing up on top of it. And so so the funicular was my favorite thing, and my dream was for an endless funicular level where you're just on the funicular forever fighting waves.
We can't have fun things.
So, were you against that Operation Ivy, or?
No, they're bugs.
Oh, okay, I can see. It was very.
Problems with the capital P. Is that what it is?
Gotcha. All right, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then, in case people haven't watched our other live streams, Nelly, how about you introduce yourself?
Wow, I just blanked out super bad right there.
No.
I got my start because one of my friends was an old high school friend. You remember her. She used to be on the QA team.
Yep.
And she goes, hey, I understand you're looking for a job. Do you want to try out this one? And she gave me a couple pointers to be like, hey, maybe this is a good idea to put on all the resumes and stuff. And it worked out because I've participated in a bunch of betas and got in with the interview with Will. They asked a question along the lines of, so what's your favorite game of all time? And it was around the time that IGN was doing their awards, or their that tournament thing where they're like, what's the best game of 2016 or something like that? I forget. And then I said, without saying too much about it, Undertale, and it was just a really funny interview. I don't know. They seem to like me just fine, and I hope I'm doing pretty well.
Fun fact, Natalie's also our longest tenured QA staff.
You say that, but you're here.
Okay, besides me, yes, obviously. Right.
I gotta battle Will for the title.
That's right. It's going to take a long time.
I'll be older than you one day.
I was thinking, okay, so then is it, where does Super Rossme stand then? I feel like he's been here.
Yeah, Ross and Anthony both started about a month after Natalie did.
Okay,
so they're the three of them are kind of our senior staff in terms of time.
Nice. Okay. Great. So I think enough time's gone by as I start to lose my voice more.
Oh dear.
All right. So the winners of the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 pack is Reorganize. Oh wow, these really simple names. I appreciate that. Congratulations.
Negotiate through 14 different random letters and numbers.
Yeah. So all you gotta do is respond back to the PM Reorganize, and we'll give you your code later for the prize. So congratulations. But let's do another prize because why not? So how about Natalie? How about you choose?
Oh.
So we have the Beast bundle, the Guardians bundle, the Nova bundle, Luke Cage's bundle, Spider-Gwen, which I guess would be appropriate for you, and Carnage.
So all of those have a strong place in my heart, but the closest one to me is the Jubilee and Beast bundle.
Ah, okay, nice.
I was that 90s kid who was
That's
like,
true.
Jubilee's hella cool! And what is it, right before Real Nerd stepped away, he was like, by the way, we're gonna Jubilee as a team up, and I was like, yeah, and I freaked out. So I think she's the flashiest, coolest team up. So I hope anybody who enjoys it will enjoy it a lot.
Her VFX are amazing. Yeah.
She was a pretty fun team up to test, by the way.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
Excuse me. So one of the questions I've been asking everyone pretty much who joins the stream, and I'll have to ask Operation Ivy as well, is since you've been working here for some time, and then I'll ask a question to you, is what is your most favorite moment within working with Gazillion and Marvel Heroes? And it doesn't necessarily, maybe it doesn't have to involve Marvel Heroes. Maybe it is you walking into the office and picking up $100 or something.
What?
That has not happened to me yet.
Yeah.
Is that happened? Does anyone else say
That's
that?
speaking
No.
from experience.
Man,
No?
okay, good. At least I'm not the only one. Yeah, my favorite experience. Honestly, I think for us, or for me at least, it was getting the PS4 build in people's hands. I think getting console out to people after we'd been working on it for so long and put so many hours in and so much time and effort and really wanting to deliver that awesome experience to the console players, and even letting our PC players play on console. That was probably my highlight.
Okay, awesome. And what about for you now?
I have so many because it's always just been this crazy like happenstance of like, oh, do you guys know what Marvel Heroes is? And then getting the feedback of, yeah, of course I've played that game, and it's that free-to-play, like the best free-to-play game on Steam right now. And I just like have this euphoric moment of like, yeah, that was my team right there. And there's a couple streamers that I know that play it that you know it's always super surreal, and like the moment that it popped up on the PSN store was super
that's true.
for me. I was
the
just
office
like,
was going crazy.
it was a really neat time to see our advertising like hit the mark, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's our team doing it. I know the people who worked on that and that and that, and like I'm really thankful to be a part of it.
There's a good question from ZYKK42. I think it applies to all of you. Is how does the 90s X-Men cartoon influence your work?
For me, you know, you gotta treat life like the Danger Room. You gotta, you know, like the Danger Room. Yeah,
Danger Room.
Yeah, you know, you gotta take whatever gets thrown at you and go with it. You know, I was not a huge comic book fan growing up, so like for me, it was very much cartoons and other multimedia stuff, and so for me, yeah, it's more of a, you know, take a lesson from the X-Men.
That's great.
Persevere.
Yes. Great lesson. Yes.
I think we should just leave it at that because mine is not as cool as that.
All right. I think Beta Killer asked a good question too for you guys. I think it was how is the daily QA process done? I think, or something similar to that thing.
Yeah. We get a lot of questions about that from, I mean, probably anybody who doesn't work in QA is going to ask you, you know, what daily process looks like. For us, it's really varied. You know, like, you know, we come in and we kind of have standard things we do. You know, we run tests on the build every morning. You know, when we're testing on multiple platforms, we're testing multiple versions of the game. You know, but then it's priorities. It's, you know, what's on the docket for today. What you know, what content's coming down the pipeline. What characters are we working on, or items or events and stuff like that. And so, you know, for me, it's a little less test oriented now as a manager. So
you're the guy who chooses all the things.
I make other people do it.
So everyone can direct their hate towards you.
Correct. That's the banner of responsibility. But yeah, you know, I prioritize, you know, who needs to work on what, and you know, build test plans and work with the other departments to make sure that we're addressing their concerns and that we're testing stuff the way that they you know, that they want us to test it, and and then infuriating them when we test it in a different way and break tons of stuff. So,
nice.
Which is the best part.
That's the QA way.
Yeah.
All right, great. Thank you for the question. I'll reiterate really quickly. Well, you're gonna have a chance to win the Beast and Jubilee bundle pack. All you have to do is hit exclamation hit. Or you gotta type in exclamation point raffle, and you have a chance to win. I did see a question in there in the chat, so we'll let it go for a little bit longer, and we'll pick a winner really soon. I'll adapt Beta Killer's question because I asked this to the other guests. But what is your favorite hero currently in the game, and what hero would you like to see in the game? What crazy hero would you like to see?
Oh, I thought I was gonna have like a second to go and think about this.
Okay, I can go first.
Yeah, go for it.
So as I said earlier, Star-Lord is he's kind of my main, you know, my main man right now.
Main squeeze,
yeah, we can go with that. You know, and part of that is also
Star-Lord.
Yeah, I really like him on console as well. Like, I really like the way he plays on PS4. You know, he's a really satisfying character. His power sets are awesome. But heroes I'd like to see, like, I know it'll never, ever, ever, ever happen. It'll never happen. Mm-hmm. But I still dream of one day getting Super Pro in the game. I don't know why, but like, I always thought he would be a great team up, and just have him charging around and block tackling everybody. That's my dream.
All right. Let's see if we can make that dream a reality.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, for me, it depends on if I'm playing PC or console, right? Console right now, because I'm testing so much, it tends to be Kitty Pryde, because she tends to break things by traveling through stuff. And that's always really a fun feeling. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everybody who has to do all the nav work or blocking and all that stuff, because it's just like, I don't know if that's a good idea. But she's pretty fun, and I like the fact that she has a sword that she sticks into people and stuff like that. PC-wise, Scarlet Witch is pretty fun character.
Same as Operation Ivy.
Yeah. She's pretty fun. It always changes after a while, because then I'll test somebody new. I'm like, oh, this is really fun, all the power. For people, hypothetically, to be in the game as a playable, I'm going to go and rep somebody who gave us a cake last month.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I would totally, absolutely love Archangel, but I also understand maybe it's not the funnest character to have around. But he was such a martyred character, I suppose. He's like, I'm the Doombringer and all that stuff.
Well, there's going to be a certain influencer out there who's going to love you now. So.
No, please.
Yeah. All right, that's great. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, for me, kind of go back on what you guys said. It's like, Spider-Man is obviously my favorite, comic book character and just hero in this game in general. But when I jump into a new hero and play him, I just absolutely fall in love with him. Nova was one of them.
Yeah.
Iceman right now, I'm obsessed with Iceman. I just prestiged him on console, and I want to go for the second time too. So it's just I think
You're hooked.
Yeah. It's when you play a new character in this game, you're just pleasantly surprised how much fun they are.
Yep.
I'd be playing Scarlet Witch right now. It's I dabbed into Scarlet Witch just a little bit, but I really want to play Scarlet Witch now because I just want to blow up all the things and yeah, it's just great. So one of the great pluses for our game, I would say. Mm-hmm. Another quite great question I saw here. Oh, well, actually, let's pick the winner first.
Oh,
we've gone for that.
Right.
So yes,
for Beast and Jubilee.
Yeah, Beast and Jubilee pack. The winner is. It's Priest, but preset. There we go. All right, congratulations, Preset.
This is
yeah. All you gotta do is respond back to the PM in the By Us Marvel Heroes, and we'll send you the code soon after the live stream. So congratulations. All right, we'll probably give away 3 more prizes.
Oh snap!
4 more prizes, yeah. But as we probably got another good 10 minutes. But since I like you guys so much. Let's say that you guys decided that we're giving away an Advanced Pack 3 now.
Sure.
Yeah, so we're going to be Advanced Pack 3 away, got Green Goblin, Black Bolt, Beast, all these heroes, Boost, so many things. So we'll be giving away that, now. I think it's okay. I'm not sure if I'm overwhelming. Yeah, we'll be giving that away right now. So all you gotta do is hit congratulations. It's starting to happen. All you gotta do is hit exclamation point a raffle, and you're gonna have a chance to win an Advanced Pack 3 guys on PC. So we're gonna let that contest go on, a raffle go on for a little bit longer.
Yeah, we'll have it marinate a little bit.
Yeah. As we have our awesome guests here. Another great question. Probably can't pull that person's name because the chat is flying by now. But asking, what is the best bug you guys experienced? And I know I've asked you this before, Natalie, but I think you might have a good one since.
I definitely have a good one for this. I always, anytime we find a really crazy bug, I always try to kind of stash it away in the back of my mind because I knew one day I'm going to do a live stream and they're going to ask me what my favorite bug that we found is.
I don't know how you do that.
My favorite bug is actually a bug that we found in the production environment, in live.
Oh, okay.
We found this the second week that I was the lead. So I had just been promoted.
Oh, no, okay.
And we found this. And again, some of our older players will definitely remember this one. There was a bug where AoE powers were not despawning. So people were flying around a Midtown as Magneto, and they were just spawning all these AoEs everywhere, and the AoEs would just never dissipate.
Oh, wow.
And so, enemies would respawn and just die. And respawn and just die. And so people just covered all these Midtown instances with AoEs everywhere, and they were just killing everything and just, super
getting all
power
the loots,
leveling.
getting all the,
And so, we found it, on a Friday afternoon.
Oh no.
And my family was coming into town to visit, and I was picking people up from the airport, and it was just it's perfect storm of things to find. But I always just thought it was a really cool bug, just from a player perspective.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody was super psyched to be able to go in there and just carpet bomb Midtown. So
pretty much, if I experienced that, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna spend the next couple hours just rolling around Midtown.
Exactly.
Getting everything. Okay, that's great. I know you kind of get one before, Natalie. Do you have a
different one?
If not, that's good.
Oh God, no. It's just pretty much any time that anybody says on the forums, hey, I have this bug, and then I repro it, even though there's tiny bits of information, those are always the best feeling.
Super satisfying.
I feel like I'm one of the people who specializes pretty well in the weird powers one. I think there's one about Phoenix, sometimes she can't get a certain move out. You see the VFX and none of the damage packet comes out, and it goes on cooldown, and people were like pretty upset about that.
Yeah.
So
being in
those are
QA
really
is
fun.
kind of like being a detective sometimes. It's like, you gotta go in and you gotta put your thinking cap on and go kind of dig through and figure out what it is. But I think that's the really satisfying part of the job for probably most of our testers.
It's like that aha moment when you
Exactly, and then you got it and 100% repro and you get it, and so
bless you guys, because when I first started working in the industry, starting QA, did it for like 3 or 4 months, and I was like, I got to get out of here. I can't do this. So I know it's a lot of hard work, but it's like the things you guys do, fantastic.
Aw, thanks.
I know we showed it before, Nathan, but I think we want to show it again because I don't think these guys have seen it, and it'd be a nice reiteration to show the players. But when we had Michael Mayhem on, who's working on Carnage, we got the okay to show one of his new costumes. So we'll be showing off Spider Carnage, which apparently is on screen now, and maybe we can move it on screen so that Operation Ivy and Will and Natalie can see.
I saw it on stream earlier.
Nice.
I got really, really hype.
Like, ooh.
Little more.
Look at
that's good.
Look at them details.
So once again, you guys, as you know, we announced a playable Carnage coming to PC soon. But yeah, this is the first costume we could show off. Looks very detailed, very nice. Just very veiny. But yeah, just fantastic stuff. So, like as we said before, PC is the leading SKU, guys. So, Carnage being the new playable hero will be coming to PC first, along with any new content, and then eventually come to console as we bring that stuff over.
Yeah, dude, his claws look so cool. So one thing I love about these high-res art models is it's just like, you really get to see the love that goes into creating these.
Do you know the artist that worked on this?
I should have. Oh, Lord will know. He'll be on next.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be sure to ping him about it.
Grill him on it. Excellent.
Because some of these great things about the, like seeing all the models rendering, we'll sometimes get a sneak peek because, like, we're pretty cool because they're right next to us. Some of the
that's right. Yeah.
And so they'll be like, hey, you want to check out something? And then we'll see it. And it feels like Christmas all over again.
That's great. So, that's awesome. So that's coming, guys. I do see a lot of questions involving, like, Omega items and, like rebranding and stuff like that. We just don't have the answers for that now. I'll be sure to see if I can ping Oren, our creative director, to see if he can pop in on the forums again to answer these questions. But kind of like I said before, everyone is just so incredibly busy, and QA probably knows the best of it, where you guys are working a lot of weekends and things like that. So it's just
we've been putting in a lot of hours, but that's kind of part and parcel with game development anyway. Like, you're gonna work a lot, and that's the way it is. But luckily everybody's really passionate on the team, and everyone really wants to be here, and everybody really wants to be shipping awesome stuff to the players. So so much so that Ivy's going back in to go for this.
She's got to go for the achievement.
Must get the achievement.
She's going to test it
out. Even though it's not for you, though, I appreciate it.
Doesn't matter. I'm getting you it.
But yeah, Operation Ivy showed it before, she zoomed in, but another great thing I loved about our anniversary, and we should talk a little bit about anniversary too, is that the Cosmo, he looks fantastic. I love his animations. I love the detail on him. He's chilling. Doesn't matter. There's all these explosions and stuff going around. Just being cute little dog.
His little anti-gravity
yeah
rise up thing is so great.
Yeah, but if anyone's watching who isn't aware that we're having our 4th year anniversary currently. We have multiple events going on. Right now we have Odin's Bounty on in every Valve location. We have Operation Omega on. We're keeping Mystic Mayhem on currently as well. We have a daily login event. We have sales, a stash sale finally. Everyone always doesn't complain, but they're always very adamant about the stash sale. So that's happening right now. Every week crazy stuff's happening. But the biggest thing is next week, all the events that we had on, all the sales we had currently will all be active for that final week. So
nice.
Yeah, if you guys have any interest in our game, probably jumping in now is the best.
It's a good time to do it.
That's not enough.
No.
Oh, you did it! Yes.
Woo.
Sorry, I was freaking out. I was like, no, Ivy, please get me.
Oh my gosh, you did it! Thank you so much.
Oh, so cool.
Is this your account?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay, so.
I'm happy for you.
Yes. I originally wanted to, for Ivy to be on her account, but unfortunately she had a meeting at 1 o'clock. But like,
Yeah.
I wanted her to
She
be on
read
her
it.
account to do her own thing, but I didn't pressure her or anything. She's doing this on her own well. And thankfully, being a good person and picking up all the items as well. Great.
Ivy's the best person.
We'll give it like another minute, and then we'll announce the winner of the Advance Pack 3. But if you guys want a chance to win Advance Pack 3, tons of items, tons of heroes, tons of everything.
You get the loud yet silent Black Bolt.
Yes,
you know?
yes. All you gotta do is hit, type in exclamation point raffle, and you have a chance to win. If you do it multiple times, though, the move out system will knock you out. So just do it once, guys, and you have a chance to win. We'll give away that prize really soon, and then I'll ping our next guest, and I think our final guest to be on the live stream today. But thank you guys for being here, taking the time.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having us.
Oh yes, of course, of course. Man,
What?
I'm starting to lose it again.
Oh no. I mean, you're going on to your third hour of streaming, I think it is.
Oh, I think
Hardcore.
second hour. Oh, yeah, it's third hour. You're right. It would be the third hour.
Actually, I'm curious. What's your favorite moment at working at Gazillion so far?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Turned it on you.
Oh no! For the 4th anniversary, you have to say something nice
Yeah.
about
That's
the place that
true,
you're working
that's
at.
Yeah, I started here October of last year, so I haven't been here too long, but I would say it's definitely, to be cheesy, it's definitely the people that work here. It's I've worked at a lot of companies, and all these companies, they're great, but I would say, like, especially here, it's like you guys do definitely work the hardest, do definitely put in the most hours, like the nicest, and it just, you could definitely feel like that vibe of you guys do care about this product, not on top of it being like an action RPG, but it is like the Marvel license, and the artists, the designers, the QA people, everyone really cares about the work they put in and the effort they put in. So that's probably my favorite moment, I would say. So yeah, thank you.
Sweet.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't think I have any questions really directed to QA, but if you guys have any questions directed to our QA team, since they'll be here for a few more minutes, please let us know in the Twitch chat. Once again, guys, we're giving away Advance Pack 3, and we'll probably give away 2 or 3 more prizes after that, and probably end the live stream. I did see a question from someone asking if you guys had any time to QA Carnage yet.
We're not quite working on him yet. We're focused on a lot of other stuff. With
More things coming.
upcoming stuff that's coming in more in the near future, but we're gonna. I can't wait to get my hands on him. I loved testing him as a team up. It was so cool to see him as a team up, and he's so he's got such good audio acting, and he's so aggressive, and he's kind of crazy, and so it's just like it was very kind of almost out of left field in a little bit compared to a lot of the other stuff we've done.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to run around and just fire off his emotes in Avengers Tower and just stand there and
Just creep people
and just
out.
keep doing poses over and over and over again.
Nice. That's great. With that, I know you guys have been working really hard and have been moving forward. I guess I'm not sure what we can talk about though, like what you guys have been working on, and I guess for my question would be now. Sorry, I'll shift it over.
It's all good.
Is what is best for our viewers here and for the players, anyone watching the VOD afterwards, would best benefit you guys, because you guys are very integral in making sure the game works properly and making things go live. Well, what would you say is the best thing for our players to do for you guys?
I mean, for us, I think when people report bugs in the forums, obviously that's really nice. But it's super great when we get these reports where people have like videos or they've like stepped out
videos.
Test cases and stuff like that. Like that blows my mind that we have players that are willing to do that in the first place. But it's super helpful for us, especially when we're tracking down a pesky bug or something that's affecting a lot of people. Like when we hear it from a lot of people, then it's nice for us to be able to say, okay, this is definitely affecting a lot of people. We definitely know this is something we need to investigate, rather than just being a one-off bug that's somewhere buried down in a thread somewhere. So definitely, having people corroborate, bugs that are reported in live is super nice for us because it lets us know that it's something that needs to be checked out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like the more exact it is, right? Because there's so many people who are prone to just saying, "Oh, X power is bugged," and then I have no idea what they're talking about. I don't know if they have any talents. I don't know if they, put on a certain costume and that's causing the bug. I don't know if they're doing it in a weird region and that's what they're talking about. Is it a visual thing? Is it not a visual thing? What do you want from me? And so I would love the specificity.
Yes. Specifics are always
details,
good. Details are always good. I mean, that's what QA is. That's what bugs are. Bug writing is details because, if I say something's broken, that's not going to help developers fix it. You have to say why it's broken.
Scarlet Witch is broken. It's like, you've got to give it more details.
Exactly.
Like, I'm really glad that people speak up in general, but if we do ask, like, oh, please give us specifics, don't just ignore us. I asked that a couple times and I see, like, nobody responded. I'm like, no, nobody likes me on the forums anymore.
And then sometimes people will come back later even more upset. It's like, you guys haven't fixed this, and it's been like a week. It's like, you should tell us more details. It's not like us or the QA teams being malicious or anything. It's just sometimes we just need more details because they have 20 more things on their plate that they need to address. More details, perfect.
Yep.
It's a beneficial bug.
Details are good.
Question, I guess, from FF9 Master, great name. Should we report map holes that you get stuck in fly flowers?
Yes, that is the ever struggle, the ongoing struggle.
There used to be one in this map, actually, the one that Ivy's in, and then it got fixed. It got fixed.
But no, whatever she does is perfect.
Oh yes, sorry.
That's right.
I mean, no, it had nothing to do with Ivy doing it. Obviously, it's somebody who made an honest
someone
mistake.
named not Ivy, yes.
Yeah, collision stuff is always something that we try to check constantly. But if anything leaks through, we definitely want to get that nipped quickly. Just because it is kind of a weird thing to see in the live product.
Oh yeah. Let's pick a winner for the Advanced Pack 3.
Sweet.
All right, so with that, guys, winner of the Advanced Pack 3, Nathan. L7_image. Imagine? Imogen? All right, congratulations. You won the Advanced Pack 3.
Woo! Awesome.
Yeah, all right.
Righteous.
Right. All right, so all you got to do is respond back to the PM that Nathan's going to send you.
Use it well.
Yes, and show all your friends.
Use it for good, not evil.
Make your friends jelly. All right.
What kind of gel would it be? What kind of jelly?
Grape.
Strawberry? Grape? Boysenberry?
Grape.
Raspberry. I'll go raspberry.
Raspberry. Oh, okay, that's a fair one.
All the berries. All right.
All the berries.
I think. Yeah, so we're gonna have our next guest coming on, Lord. I think he'll be our last guest.
Sweet.
I don't want to take, any more of your time. So if you guys want, you can head out.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right. Yeah,
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys.
It was fun. Hopefully, we'll be back again sometime.
For sure. We plan to do more live streams in the future. Just because we love doing them so much. And we love giving away prizes.
I
give
do
away
love
all the
giving away
prizes. Yeah. So thank you
prize
guys so
and you
much.
get a prize.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
See you guys.
QA out.
All right, and we should be getting the other gentleman soon. But yeah, guys, we're probably just going to go on for another... I guess he's out there. We're probably going to go on for another couple of minutes, 20 minutes or so, guys. I want to thank again, Operation Ivy for being here, for doing the live stream. I'm so thankful, being so awesome. Hopefully they saw your hand. Oh, man. But yeah, you made me a Scarlet Witch advocate now. Oh, someone there? Yes. Oh, you don't have to. It's okay. Just head through that way. Yes, sir. Thank you.
You got a couch now?
Oh yeah, you haven't been here yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Since we had a couch.
Yeah. It's so much more casual, comfy, right?
Nice. Yeah. Look at this. It's almost professional, man.
Almost. Yeah.
Look at it. What? Look at this. Look at this setup.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
All right. So for people who don't know who you are, please introduce yourself.
I am. Where's the camera?
Oh, straight ahead.
Right there. I am Chris Frenton. I am the art director.
Also known as.
I am known as the Lord, not the Lord, just Lord on the forums.
All right, awesome. Yeah, there are a lot of lore fans on the forums as well too, I would say.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We were, when we were talking before, we were hoping to have another artist on the couch, but I guess all of them just kind of backed out.
Yeah, I think they're still scared that the camera will like steal their soul.
Oh,
so
that's right.
They didn't. They didn't want to do it. Huh?
Yes, it does.
It does.
It doesn't matter if you have this.
Yeah, that's true. My soul was taken from me long ago, so the camera holds no threat to me.
All right, so if
you know what I do miss though from this camera? I can't see where I'm at, where like I'm framed.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we used to have like the XSplit tool up in the corner for you to
Yeah,
see.
yeah,
where
so
you-
I could see and I could look at myself. And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
could,
so-
Well, hopefully we'll get something like that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now I just have to
Yeah.
guess. Like, am I in the frame or do I need to sit closer?
No, you're good.
Oh, yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Uh,
We trust in Nathan.
Okay.
Uh,
Thanks, Nathan. Get my good side.
all right. But yeah, with that, for the two people that don't know who you are, could you explain your history with Gazillion, with Marvel Heroes? Just
Sure.
yourself.
Brief history. I came into Gazillion a long time ago on Marvel Heroes. It was like 7, 8 years ago, something like that. And I started off as the VFX artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know that?
No, I'm sorry.
Is that for the audience? So I started off as a VFX artist. And over time made my way up to art director. And
Here you
where
are.
I'm at now.
Nice. Wow. So was it just VFX? What was the next transition after that?
It went from pretty much from VFX. Well, it was VFX. I was the only VFX artist.
Wow.
So I went from VFX to lead VFX artist once we actually got other VFX artists. And then I went from there to art director. So
Okay, nice.
it was a meteoric rise through the ranks. Not really. I've been doing this forever. It's a slow rise.
Do you mind me asking where you were before?
Where was I before? I came from... Can't remember.
Oh, okay.
Toys for Bob. That was where I was right before this.
Toys for Bob?
Yeah. Toys for Bob. They did Spyro.
Oh!
The new Spyro game.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then I was at a place called Shaba Games before that.
Shaba, okay.
I was there for the most of
Nice.
most of the time.
Nice, okay.
So props to Shaba.
All right, great. Awesome. So, wow, there's a lot of questions. More, I guess, demands than questions, I guess.
Okay, demands. Yeah, I usually get demands. They tell me that's I get art directed by the forums.
That's true. Excuse me. I'll ask this question. I apologize, I didn't see who asked it, but I'll shift it more towards a general question of how's it like essentially managing a team of artists. So the question was like, how is it working with Dink? But I'll refer to like with the Dink, with
Right.
like all the other artists that we have, because we have a great amount of artists.
Yes, we do. I have a lot, and they're all various versions of Dink. So it's kind of weird. It's just like, it's artists, a lot of different personalities. So it's always fun to deal with that. But yeah, most of the time it's good. Just kind of let them do their own thing.
And then you pretty much
I don't direct them at all. I was like, whatever, that's fine.
you do like 20% of what's in your job title and everything.
Right.
Is okay.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
great.
Yeah. So as long as they do good, then I look good, and I take all the credit, and that's how it's supposed to go.
Huh. All right. Well, thankfully you do have the Dink in the chat right now, so it's
Do
very
I?
interesting.
Oh man, she bothered me.
Yeah,
What'd
but
she
there is
say?
a very odd request.
Get back to work.
Yeah. All right, great.
I got a question for you. Another question. For
Yeah,
you.
yeah, please,
So, is it better to look at the camera or at you when I'm talking?
I think when we're like having this conversation, we can look at each other. And,
Okay.
Because right now, I assume we're in there's a smaller bubble, and then the large bubble is Operation Ivy playing the game and showing how awesome she is.
Okay.
So in most reality, they're watching that instead of seeing us.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I should be switched.
switched around. Or it's just a small bubble of the game.
Yeah, small bubble of the game and then me.
Yeah, that's true. And then, then we'll have Nathan zoom in on your face, so it's just really you.
Yeah, just
Yeah, we'll make sure that's
and in
in
slow
there next
motion. I
time.
put a nice bloom on it, so it kind of looks like the soap opera.
Yeah.
like it's.
There's doves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it does.
yeah, in the background, or we could just put the background of like a stars, like
Yeah.
a nice starry night.
Yeah, that's. I like that. We should do that next time.
Great.
All I see is a bunch of. I can see the thread. I just see dink, dink.
yeah.
Make a song out of that. Dink, 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 dink.
Oh wow! Oh my gosh, getting so many items. Thank you so much, Operation Ivy. Yeah, so I know we showed it off before, and we can show it off maybe now again if we want.
Sure.
But we showed off Spider Carnage.
Oh yeah.
And then maybe, and we had a question here, something that I feel like you can answer, not to the full scope because it is a very general question, but
Okay.
where is it? It is from. It was on this page actually. Yes, so it was from, Jarvis Steven asking, how much time does it approximately take, we can't say, for a new villain to be designed and placed into the game? So from like the art perspective, can you kind of like speak to that? Like when we, like, you know, I know we have new stuff coming, we won't talk about it yet.
Right.
But like, let's say for, you know, Madam Hydra, because Ivy was fighting her a lot.
Okay.
Like, what is that process? How long? What is that? How does that process start, and how long does it take usually? You would say.
Well, I think we've pretty much got characters down to, you know, roughly as far. Well, it depends how far you want to go. There's a whole pipeline when it comes to creating a villain. So as far as just the modeling goes, usually we, you know. We get the okay from Marvel, make sure we can, you know, we can do the character and everything.
Sure.
And then we either, lately, we can either concept up the villains to do so. We can, you know, we've seen like with Toad and Bullseye and who else? Grim Reaper?
Yeah, Grim Reaper. Yeah,
so we, you know, we kind of concept our own stuff, yeah. Or we, you know, pick something from the comics and we figure out, kind of what direction we go. And then once that's fine, then we just give that to the modeler, and then the modeler will week, 2 weeks, kind of depending on the character, just basically sit there and design it. Once that's done, then it has to go through the rest of the pipe. So it has to, with the villain, like we need to give it powers, we need to give them animations, you know, for those powers.
So
and
it's like
design
team,
right?
Yeah. Like FX, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
And through tech art to make sure, you know, some characters like, you know, like Carnage, for instance, is very technical. There's a lot of, you know, the symbiote stuff going on. Yeah. So some of it takes a little bit of work, a little R&D. Try to put something new as much as we can into, you know, to anything that's new.
Sure.
And then once the powers are on there, effects, you know, add to the powers. Design obviously needs to go through and do all that stuff. So another few weeks. So I don't know, a month. Is that a short answer?
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Depends on the character. But about like that.
Great. Oh man, I feel like we were giving out a prize, Nathan. Correct? No.
Huh?
Oh yeah, because we just gave away the big packs, the advanced pack. So let's do it again. I'll let you pick.
I thought you were going to give me a prize.
Oh. I can give
We
you
don't get prizes for being on here?
half drink and water. Sorry, what were you saying, Nathan?
Did you guys want to see Carnage? Spider Carnage?
Yeah, so let's put up Spider Carnage, and you know, we'll talk about that. But as we do that, we'll give away another prize, and I'll let you pick, Lord. As
Me
you
pick
are.
the prize?
Yeah, so we can
Go.
choose Beast and Jubilee pack. You can pick
Okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 pack, Marvel's Luke Cage pack. Maybe you want to pick that. Nova bundle, Spider-Gwen bundle, or Carnage bundle, or whatever bundle you can think of.
Yeah, so I got to go with Luke Cage.
Okay. Yes. You're a big Luke Cage fan.
Oh, yeah. Hey, there's Spider Carnage. Is that up on? Can they see that now?
Yeah. So that's what they're seeing right now. So
That's cool. I haven't seen this yet.
yeah. So
No, I'm joking. I've seen it.
oh wait, first time seeing this. That's scary.
That's awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
Who did that?
Oh, yeah. So that was a question from one of our employees. Actually, I think one of the QA people asked. Do you want to say who worked on that?
I can. He was on here once. I forgot his full name.
Pilgrim? Not Pilgrim. It's like
Was it Pilgrim?
It's.
I don't know if I want to give away real names.
Oh, he's given it away before.
Oh, has he?
Chris,
maybe.
It was say Chris.
Yeah, you can say Chris.
Okay.
Not me.
Oh yeah, because Chris worked on Spider-Man, right?
Yes. he
Okay,
did
that
on
makes
Spider-Man.
sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, like when this was Michael Mayhem's first. Oh, that's a cool achievement. Thank you. So yeah, we talked about when Michael May first saw this, he was like flabbergasted. He was he loved it a lot.
Yeah, cool.
And he said that with the concept, I guess, that we send over to get approvals, you get the base idea, but looks like you guys and with your direction with Chris's ideas, it's really expanded on how Spider Carnage looks like. Is there anything you guys can talk to that, like adding your own little touches in there, or feeling like maybe like his claws really need to be defined? Like, is there anything?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely want to. I can actually say this is one that was kind of influenced by the forums. When we were trying to pick the one, we went through. Carnage doesn't have a lot of costumes. He's just Carnage. But out of the ones we have, this one was requested a lot. So because it was requested more on the forums, we kind of went in that direction. It was all right. Yeah, we'll do Spider Carnage.
So you do read the forums and listen to the forums?
Yeah, but don't tell anybody.
Yeah, okay.
But
we'll keep on the hush.
I do look at them. I just typing is so hard, so I try not to do that.
Usually get an email from you with just a single letter. And
Yeah.
from this point, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, pretty much.
Blade.
What? Blade.
Oh, I have Blade, yeah. Oh, I don't think I've level Blade. I level Blade on console now. You don't feel the necessity to level certain heroes, though. I appreciate it.
Yeah, actually, I forgot. What was the question on Spider Carnage again?
Like you guys implementing your own your own design and features, whether you think his claws do need to be a little more defined or longer, things like that.
Yeah, I mean, we sat down. Design had a lot of ideas actually on this one. They, in this case, it kind of came with a lot of images that they found. They're like, "Hey, we found this cool stuff. What do you think?" And for the most part, yeah, that's cool. So we, it's based a lot on Carnage. Kind of has to. It's a costume of Carnage. I know he's slightly different in the comics. He's not as Carnage-y, I guess.
Sure.
But we had to kind of implement some of that. But we try to keep that in mind. So we created, he has the symbiotic type weapons. We created new ones that kind of match. He's got more of a blue, obviously, into he's not full red.
Right, gotcha.
So we had to put blue and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, people had input, and we tried to incorporate that. I wanted to get the claws was one thing. He has, at least in the comics, he had these cool, the claws that kind of come up like this.
Yeah.
And I made Chris go back and fix that.
Nice, okay.
Because he failed the first time. And then
you don't disappoint the Lord.
Yeah. So I made sure to do that. I look forward. I think he'll look cool.
Okay, perfect.
In the game.
Yeah, we're giving. So once again, guys, if you want a chance to win a Marvel's Luke Cage bundle pack, all you gotta do is an exclamation point raffle in the Twitch chat, and you have a chance to win. We'll give it a few more seconds, and we'll move on. But I think we should probably end this stream soon, because I'm getting tired.
You should get a replacement. You have somebody else.
No.
I can interview myself.
So Chris, Lord, why are you so great? Well,
Started way back in childhood. Age 5, I knew that video games was my future.
I asked this question to all of our guests, and I'll ask you this too. You've been here for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite moment working here at Gazillion or working on Marvel Hero stuff? It could be anything involved that, or it could be something as simple as I picked up a $100 bill on the way to work.
It's funny you should mention that.
Oh, really? No, because no one has.
I've never picked up a $100 bill. I found a $20 bill.
Nice.
On the way to work.
That's a good score.
That's where it went.
3 years ago.
You gotta reimburse.
I don't know. There's a lot of cool things. I'm a huge Marvel fan, so just working on here was really cool. Being able to work on such a wide breadth of characters, it's just that's always been fun. Being able to have some influence on kind of how that stuff is produced is really cool.
Nice.
I liked way back when I first got here. You put Misty Knight in the game as it's not a playable, but when she went in the game, that made me happy because
being the Luke Cage fan.
Yeah, Luke Cage, Misty Knight, Colleen Wing, Iron Fist, all those guys. So every time those guys went in, I was happy.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
I was also happy because I won't talk about that.
All right, we'll save that for a later date. All right, so I think it's a good time to pick that winner right now. So, who is that winner, Nathan? XER Zerpfam.
What?
This is XER
Xerxipifum. Xerxipifum.
All right, so with that, congratulations. All you gotta do is respond to Nathan's PM, and we'll respond back to you after the live stream with that code. Congratulations. And
congratulations, Xerxipifum.
Yeah, the first, actually, oddly not surprising, the first really interesting name.
This is the first interesting.
Yeah.
The other one's boring.
Like, not boring.
Bob,
it's
27.
It's like reorganize. You can read reorganize. That works.
Oh, I see. It's fun if you can't read it.
We'll say this is the last prize for today, and I'll let Operation Ivy pick because she's been so awesome today. So we have.
Have you been playing the whole time, Ivy?
Yeah.
Not the whole time?
Majority of the time.
Oh, okay.
So we have the Carnage bundle, we have the Spider-Gwen bundle, we have the Nova bundle, we'll skip Luke Cage, we have Guardians bundle, Volume 2, or Beast and Jubilee bundle. Which do you want to pick? Just once. All right, so you guys are gonna have a chance to win the Guardians bundle. All you guys do is hit exclamation point raffle in the Twitch chat, and you'll have a chance to win. And we'll probably make this the last prize because, like I said before, I'm getting tired.
Okay. Do I get the other prizes then? Like the
sure.
Can I claim the unclaimed prizes?
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you already have them on your account.
I get everything for free, so.
Which they can't let them know. I saw a pretty interesting question. I apologize, I didn't see who it came from. But this person asked, who is the most, I guess, artistically challenging Marvel hero that you worked on?
I thought you were talking about the team. Who's the most artistically challenged team that I have?
On, Lord,
that would no, I'm not going to answer that. Sorry, what was the most artistically challenging?
Like, or most like maybe fun or like interesting way to think of, like to put into the game. Like,
for like the characters.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we're sitting there talking about Carnage. Venom, because he was kind of the first one, was very interesting. There was a lot of things that went into Venom that we had never done before. A lot of crazy blend shapes and weird stuff that only our tech artists understand. So that was pretty fun, and I thought he came out pretty good. So the stuff that went into that was interesting. Who else was exciting? I don't know. I can't think of so many.
Well, I remember talking to you about, like with the live stream over. All right, guys.
Unprofessional.
I know. I remember talking to you about when I approached you to do the costume vote contest. We talked about the Rock Raccoon symbiote, and about that being an option, and about being like a bigger scope, because not only did you have to do like another VO, you had to bring another model, and then you had to figure out how the tendrils would work on like that kind of model too.
Yeah, that one surprised me, because he came to me and said, "Hey, here's some costumes we can do." I'm like, okay, great. And it didn't really occur to me that that's 2 costumes.
Yeah,
so of course that's the one that won, is the one that's 2 very difficult costumes. So that will never happen again. But yeah, that was anything to do with the symbiote stuff is always a challenge and always fun. Just because of the craziness involved in it. Symbiote things can form into anything. But yeah, that costume was cool as well. Groot was a really interesting design. It was kind of like this weird, almost flowery symbiote thing. Yeah. That was cool. Who else was cool? Iceman was kind of interesting. It's a unique material that we had to put on him. And his ice sled was a challenge as well.
All right, that's great. So I think it's pretty obvious with the questions, that came to you earlier today. But who's your favorite Marvel hero, and who is the hero you want to see most?
See most in game?
Yeah.
So my favorite is Luke Cage, obviously. Liked him forever. What? I got it.
I have an army waiting outside.
Oh, okay.
Army.
We'll hold for now. Yeah.
They gotta
we'll
wait on me.
We'll wait for the animation. Yeah.
Tell them to wait. Who is it?
So
it's not my boss, is it?
Wait, you're the boss.
I've got bosses. So Luke Cage is my favorite, obviously. Not obviously, but anybody that knows me knows I like Cage. Ever since I was a kid. I like the street level heroes the most, like Luke Cage, Spider-Man, Moon Knight, all those guys. I've never got into the cosmic stuff as much as I did just street level guys. This has always interested me.
Yeah, you're a realist. As they would say.
Sure, yeah. Well, I liked the level of when somebody is just a little bit more powerful than you. So it's like you've got
There's
people
a chance.
like Adam Warlock or something who's enormous power. But I've always liked the guys that are just a little bit more powerful. That always seems like the storytelling in those is more interesting to me.
Yeah. And I guess that's very apt, especially with the Netflix series. Like with I fell in love with like Daredevil.
Sure.
Yeah. And then Luke Cage. I still appreciate the bit campiness of it, but it's still really good too. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it's Luke Cage. And I would have to say, as far as there's 2 things I've been trying to get into the game. You think I'd be able to, but like I said, I've got bosses too. Yeah. Misty Knight, I'd love to be playable in there. And any of the immortal heroes, immortal weapons from the Iron Fist.
Oh, okay.
So all those guys are awesome. Very obscure people, which is, but those guys would be great in the game.
Awesome. I think we're pretty much kind of close to ending this live stream. We do have like another fun, quick thing at the end. But yeah, we'll announce the winner now.
Another winner?
Yeah, for the Guardians pack.
Oh, for the Guardians.
Yeah. Broken Flag, that's a great name. Because it's easy.
Flag.
Broken Flag. All right, congratulations,
I like
Broken
that name.
Flag.
That's a good name.
You won our last prize for today. Yeah, just look for the PM from Nathan, and we'll respond back soon after the live stream with your code and the prize and everything else. But yeah, I want to thank you so much for being on the live stream.
No problem.
Chris, and also you too,
Thanks for having me.
Operation Ivy, for helping us out. We're going to do a really quick intermission, guys. It'll be like 2-3 minutes, and we'll be right back just for a fun little thing, and then we'll end the live stream.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Can I
thanks
take
so
a nap
much.
in the intermission?
Yeah, just lay on the couch. Put your feet on me. It doesn't matter.
Can you see me? Laying on the
I am Groot.
Oh, hey, name's Peter, but you can call me Star-Lord. If I had $1 for every robot I smashed...
I am notorious for a reason. Incoming! Meet them head on!
One way or another, I'll have my vengeance. I do this for free. Take this!
Groot.
Rocket and Groot here. I have an itchy trigger finger, and you're gonna scratch it. Bring on the pain!
I am Groot.
Direct hit! I love this job!
I am Groot.
Nick Fury, Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. If I'm here, there'd better be a damn good reason for it. Watch my 6. Move ahead! Deep shadow conditions are in effect. You want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. Hail Hydra! There's a lot of things you don't know about me. Let's keep it that way. Light him up! I'm putting together an elite team. Glad you could join us. Just show me where to lay the hurt. When you absolutely, positively have to mow down every sucker in the room. Accept no substitutes. That's why I'm the man in charge.
No, wait. Hey everyone, welcome back to our the Marvel Heroes 4th anniversary live stream. As you guys can see, we have a good handful of our designers, producers, everyone here. Awesome people, working hard on the game. We just wanted to thank everyone here for, once again, watching our live stream, playing our game, being so dedicated on our forums, our message boards, everywhere. Thank you, and we just wanted to say happy anniversary.
Oh, my
That was not me. That was not me.
But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. We're going to do a lot more live streams. Remember, anniversary stuff goes all week long, so we'll see you next time. All right, thank you.
Bye.
We'll see you guys.
Bye.
Jazz hands.